don't understand what the hell's going on with that guy. Not in the lineup tonight, though.
Because
he's not in the lineup.
Because there was a Scherzer fastball coming in at 95 right at his kneecaps today.
Yeah.
Guaranteed.
You think?
And it's coming Wednesday. Like, it's happening at some point. I don't think you can just do that, and we know the code in baseball. Like, it was
they might just
today.
hold him out. It's like there's 2 more games in the series. You might just hold him out.
This is what I was thinking watching that last night. Like, first of all, take your base. Okay, second of all, what are you getting all worked up about? You play for the Pirates. 20 games below 500.
Yeah.
And you're worked up because the catcher mumbled something and you thought it was directed towards you. It probably wasn't. Like, when you're playing sports, you get frustrated at yourself, sometimes a teammate. You're not always saying something derogatory towards the player you're playing against. So Heineman can say whatever he wants. Pham can have his reaction, but it kind of just looked... I don't know. He was
looking for something, man. He was
just
looking for
something.
something. And I don't know why he was looking for something. He said that it might have had something to do with one of the pitches, and possibly Heineman may have said something under his breath about one of the 4 balls that he got. Thought maybe it should have been a strike.
Great, big deal.
That happens all the time.
It's not like he said your pants look stupid or your swing sucks or anything like that.
But he didn't even say it to Pham. I mean, Pham just, good eye, laid off it. All right, it was more so the umpire behind him, and he's thinking, man, that second one was a strike, right? Like, that wasn't direct. That wouldn't have been directed to Tommy Pham. Would have been directed to the guy behind him. Like, it really was just nonsense.
Stupid, you know what's really stupid, too, is the fact that Keegan tweeted something out after the game. Keegan didn't tag Tommy Pham in the tweet. No. So, obviously, whether someone sent it to him or he types his name in on Twitter after games to see what people are talking about, like, he replied to Keegan Matheson's tweet, and he said something along the lines of, like, I know the strike zone. Like, he's a young guy. I'm an older guy. I've been around. I know the strike zone. Okay, bro, if you know the strike zone, like, maybe you'd have an OPS higher than 700, and maybe you wouldn't have been on your 10th team in the last 12 years.
Yeah.
Give me a break.
So Keegan last night tweeted, Tyler Heineman told me he didn't say anything and that he was just as confused as he was about why Tommy Pham decided to charge him and the benches end up clearing. And Tommy Pham decides to quote tweet him and basically saying BSing about a ball not being called a strike to the umpire when it's clearly below the zone is always disrespectful, not only to the umpire but to the hitter as well. Like I said, when I flip the bat, bleep him, Keegan. Dude has 2 years in the show. I know the zone. Yeah, that's what he said.
Yeah, you know the zone.
Yeah.
If you knew it so well, A, you wouldn't be playing for the Pirates, and B, you'd be a better player.
Yeah.
But you know the zone.
He's had a long career.
For sure, yes.
He's been in the league. I didn't realize how long he's been in the league for. Like, Tommy Pham is a guy, he's 37 years old.
Yeah.
But, like, to be in the league that long and to still be doing stuff like this, like, it's just a super immature moment for Tommy Pham last night. Not a good look on baseball, but he's not in the lineup tonight, so we're not going to have to worry about any of those wild antics. But they took to Twitter after the game and made some inflammatory comments toward my guy, Bam Bam Barger. You see what he said about Barger?
I did see that, but he deleted that.
He did delete that.
So he was talking about the fact that Barger
he's
accusing him of using PEDs, right? And was that ever like public knowledge that he did, or?
Well, he was never officially suspended for that, but there was some sort of leave earlier. I saw something on a thread online that he missed some time or he's placed on like a designation list, and it could have been something to do with that. But there was never anything that was purely he was suspended for steroids, the way that, like most PED people are suspended. Yeah, like Relvis Martinez last year, exactly. A-Rod Clant, like all that stuff, right? I don't think it was anything that was ever officially in the books,
man?
but
How about
still.
Just play ball? How about just play ball?
Yeah.
How about just take your base? You don't need to, you didn't do the Joey Bats home run in the ALDS.
A walk. Who pimps a walk?
What are you thinking?
I don't know.
You're 20 games below 500, and you're playing a team that has legit, World Series aspirations at this point.